Good morning. My name is Debra Baker, and I am delighted that you have joined me for this meditation. It is a time that we give one another because I am grateful to be able to have this special time with you, and I hope that you have a measure of gratitude for doing this for yourself, for listening to a meditation, taking time out of your day to just let go, be present to your infinite self, be present to God, um, to whatever messages are there for you. I was doing some meditating earlier this morning and some writing, and I'm really kind of excited about our meditation today. So let's begin with our nice 3 deep breaths. Allowing our exhales to be long and slow, and also enjoying the noise from nature, the birds. I love that I'm able to be outside for these meditations right now. By now you've probably taken all 3 of your nice deep breaths, and let's see here. Does that work better? It's important to relax our bodies. As you feel your breathing slowing down, imagine your neck growing a little longer, your shoulders growing heavy so they sink down. Feel an energetic massage beginning at the soles of your feet, moving through each toe, the soles and bottoms of your feet. There's some kind of bird thing going on behind me, or maybe, let's see, I can zoom that up. I think there may be a bird nest behind me that they don't like the fact that I'm here. So we're feeling this energetic massage in our feet and ankles, lower legs, knees, upper legs. Imagine it's like you're from your tops of your legs all the way to the tips of your toes. You're getting a massage all at the same time. If there's any soreness in your legs, your feet, your ankles, your knees, imagine that getting ironed out, released. Notice the energetic massage going into your tailbone, moving up from the seat of your chair if you're sitting, or just from your pelvic floor if you are lying down. Feel it move up. The birds have decided to gather around me for some reason. And it's funny, they're just kind of like perched on the branches of the trees as though they're listening in. So we're sharing this meditation with some birds, and I have a feeling some squirrels behind me as well. So the relaxing energetic massage is going all through your internal organs, your tailbone, your sit bones, your hips, your pelvic floor, your lower torso, moving all the way up to the level of your waist, through your midsection. Imagine as these muscles relax, as you receive this massage, this peaceful, relaxing energy, that it can also relax some of the muscles so that your skeleton can realign itself. So it's kind of like getting an energetic spinal adjustment as well. So I think there's some little tiny bugs biting me. That's okay. Through your midsection into your rib cage. And as you feel that relaxation move up through your rib cage, feel it also in the tips of each finger. Feel each hand getting this lovely energetic massage all the way to the marrow of your bones. into your wrists, through your wrists into your lower arms, your elbows, your upper arms, your biceps and triceps. Feel it moving through your chest, your upper back, your shoulder blades. Bring your shoulder blades together, loop your shoulders back so they can relax, opening up your heart space figuratively and literally, in the sense of allowing your muscles to expand in your chest. Tops of your arms, moving all of it together into your shoulders. Your shoulders continue to sink down just a tiny bit more as you're aware of this energy moving up your neck, all those vertebrae in your neck that carry so many nerve endings, into your atlas, which is the last vertebrae where your spinal column meets your skull. Feel it moving up the sides in front of your neck, all along your jaw, your lips, your teeth, your tongue, through your face. As this energetic massage goes through your head, all the muscles around your head, around your ears, feel your face just let go, become expressionless. All around your eyes, your eye sockets, feel your eyes become like pools. Your eyebrows, your temples, your forehead, all the way up to the crown of your head. And we're going to take a moment just to listen to the sounds of nature as we enjoy how good it feels for our bodies to be relaxed. And as we begin now to go into our meditation, I invite you to just allow your consciousness to shift from your physical body and from your personality to your infinite self, however that works for you. Sometimes when I'm meditating, I like to think about like leaving my body and going to planet me. So for you, it would be planet you, and there I connect with my infinite self. I return home, in a sense, to my spiritual home. The home where I will return when this human life is complete. And it's time to move on. Because we know that our souls, the greater part of us, are infinite, and they existed before these human lives began and will continue to exist after these human lives are complete. So let's think about our infinite souls for a moment. When we choose a human life, my sense is that we choose experiences, we choose situations, parents, siblings, the time we show up here, the year you were born, the date you were born. We choose all of that, and then our early experiences, because they will shape our personalities in a certain way. So the personality that you have is no accident. Your infinite soul chose this personality. It's not flawed, it's human. And so it has its foibles and its quirks and its positive aspects and its loveliness. And a lot of times, a lot of us choose situations that require us to develop aspects of our personality related to survival or to being able to get through some very difficult situations. And then as those situations pass, we no longer need those survival mechanisms. And I identified for myself this morning, one of mine is people pleasing. I found that if I could keep everybody happy, life was easier. And there was a point in my life where it's not necessary to try to keep everyone happy. When I realized that everyone's own happiness is their own responsibility. So yours may not be people pleasing or approval seeking. It may be any of a number of things. So let's just take a moment. I'll have some more silence for you to just imagine what what developed in your human personality that you no longer need. You needed it for a time, and that was wonderful that it was there for you. But perhaps you don't need it anymore. So let's just have a few moments of silence to allow whatever this realization is that seeks to show up for you today to show up. So where we are right now is at a pivotal point where we recognize that our human personalities are powerless. We had to develop whatever coping mechanisms we developed to survive, or at least to have some joy in our lives, some happiness, some peace. And yet these limited human personalities are not who we are. Who we are is this infinite soul. And the infinite soul is one with God, one with all that is, whatever your spiritual beliefs. And that is where the power lies. The power doesn't lie in ourselves. The power lies in the infinite. So as we just identified some aspects of our human personality that no longer serve us, that no longer work, let's imagine that we are now inviting in the infinite. We are now inviting in the one presence and the one power to release these aspects of our personalities to allow us to more fully express our infinite selves. Your infinite self is beautiful, is whole and perfect and wondrous. The one presence and the one power knows how to shift your personality so that you no longer need to hold on to things that no longer serve you. So as I was journaling this morning, I was guided with the idea that we don't need to know how, we just need to know what. So we've identified what, and if you haven't come up with anything during this short 15 minutes already of this meditation, I invite you to sit with it for a while and maybe repeat the meditation in a day or so and see what comes. And now we create the space for Spirit to move in, through, and as us to release that. So it may be an instantaneous shift. It may be a momentary miracle. It may be something that happens right now. Or it could be that in the next week or weeks that come forward, you will be guided to make these tiny little changes. That maybe you are going to say something, you are going to make a suggestion that you thought would make somebody happy, and you get this nudge from your infinite self that says, hold it, just wait. See if that person comes up with that on their own. Because when we come up with ideas on our own, we feel empowered, we feel good about ourselves, we feel a sense of oneness with all that is. And so we want to allow other people to have that feeling and that sense as well. So those little nudges will come in the weeks ahead if that's how it's going to work for you. So I suggest that you pay attention, that you put yourself a little bit on alert, not like hypervigilance, but just a sense of paying attention in a similar sort of way that maybe during this meditation you've been looking at the daylilies behind me or the slats in the fence, looking at the details. The infinite is revealing details to you all the time. God is always present, always there for us, expressing in, through, and as us. And as we allow ourselves to let go of the aspects of our human personalities that no longer serve us, we become more fully what we came here to be, which is authentic, a full expression of our infinite selves. God expressing right here, right now, as you, as me. Take a nice deep breath and remember who you are. You are an infinite soul, whole and perfect by your very essence, your very being. And that brave soul came in to have a human experience. That has not always been easy, has not always flowed clearly or fluidly, excuse me, but it's yours and you get to have it, and it's here and it's now. And your presence on earth is like none other before and none other after. I invite you to remember what a gift you are to everyone who knows you, what a gift you are to this planet, how grateful all of us are to know you, to be able to be around you. And so as we bring this meditation to a close, let's remember that we don't need to know the how. We'll put the how in God's hands. How's this going to work? We don't need to know. And we don't need to spend time figuring it out. What we can do is spend time looking around and seeing this beautiful world. And I'm going to share some more photos from my garden, because each week there's different flowers blooming, and I love being able to share them with you. So I hope that you stick around for a few extra seconds and see my photos and remember that you are whole and perfect exactly as you are. And I'm so glad that you are here. Namaste.